All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome. This is chapter 1.3 now. And in this chapter, we're going to be writing expressions. So we're going to be looking at like verbal and written phrases, and we're going to be turning them into an expression, right? Remember, an expression being any kind of mathematical format with a variable in it. Okay, so we're going to be translating things from English to Mathanese, right? We're translating here between English and Mathanese, right? That's my math language, Mathanese. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the table here. The table that we have is some key words and phrases that mean certain mathematical things, right? So, for example, if we're talking about addition, okay, there are some words that clue us in that we're talking about addition. The word sum means addition. If you hear things like plus, saying the total, right? The total means that we had to add two things together. Saying more than or increased by. These are all words and phrases that mean addition. So, for example, the sum of 2 and a number x, right? That's 2 plus x if we were to make an expression out of it. For subtraction, we've got a couple more words and phrases. Difference means subtraction. Less than, minus, decreased by. These are all clues that what we're talking about is subtraction this time. Again, the difference of a number, n and 6, is n minus 6. Multiplication, you might hear the word times or product or multiplied by, like 1/3 of a number, right? Like of a is something that's not on here. 1/3 of a number x that's a multiplication. It's 1/3 times x, or 1/3 times whatever that is. Division, we've also got some. Quotient, divided by, divided into. You might also see like how many fit. Maybe not those exact words, but if it's a situation where like how many of these fit into this, right? That's a division problem. The quotient of a number k and 2, k divided by 2. Okay. And so these are all things that when we're reading, we can know that we are going to be looking for these particular operations. Okay, so let's look at a couple examples. So part A here: 4 less than the quantity 6 times a number n. Now remember, less than like that, that's a clue that we're looking at subtraction here. Not to be confused with like when it says is less than. We're saying it's 4 less than this. So we're going to start with 6 times the number n, 6n, and we want 4 less than that. So 4 less than that would be 6n minus 4, right? 4 less than the quantity 6 times the number n. There's the quantity 6 times the number n, and that's 4 less than that. Part B, 3 times the sum of 7 and a number y. So the sum is telling me that I'm taking the sum of 7 and y, so that's 7 plus y. Right, and I'm going to put that in parentheses. And then it says 3 times that. So it's 3 times this sum. I have to take the sum of 7 and y first, and then I'm taking 3 times that. That's why I need the parentheses there. And then finally, the different. I think that should say the difference. The difference of 22 and the square of m. Now, the square is not one that we've covered up here, but what operation are we talking about if it's talking about a square? And that would be the exponent. So 22, the difference of 22 and the square of m would be 22 minus m squared. Moving on, let's do a context example now. Let's say we have a situation like this. A piece of ribbon that is L feet long is cut from a ribbon 8 feet long. Okay, so let's think about that situation that just happened. I'm going to draw a little picture because drawing pictures helps me do that. I've got a ribbon, right? There's my ribbon. It's this. There we go, right? Nice pretty ribbon. Okay, it's not a pretty ribbon. The ribbon is 8 feet long, and we cut off a piece that is L length. We don't know what that is. It's just L. So how do we represent this as an expression? We cut off a piece from a total. What operation is that? That's subtraction. 8, and then we're taking L away, so 8 minus L. All right, I've got a practice problem for you on this one on the notes for you. So if I could have you go and do that real quick, and then I will see you in the next video.